Minnesota, Penn State, Big Ten. We've got Penn State 4-point home favorites, 44.5 the total in this one. We don't know if Tanner Morgan's going to be good to go. He got banged up last game. PJ Flex saying not so sure we're going to see Tanner Morgan here at quarterback. Unsure. He said he hasn't been ruled out for this game against Penn State, but we'll see if he's able to play in this one. Penn State off the loss against Michigan. Just terrible run defense that I saw. Blake Corum just all of a sudden went nuts against Penn State's run defense in the second half. I don't like to see that when you got to face another damn good back and Mo Ibrahim here in this game. So, if Morgan's in, I'm leaning Minnesota. But again, let's see if he's in. Even if he's not in, I mean, we've seen this with Penn State. It's a nice start. They have that one loss, and then the season comes off the rails. Is this going to happen again with this team where one loss leads to another, we've seen this shit before under James Franklin. So I'm not rushing to lay points with Penn State. Let me put it that way. What do you think, Connor?
Hey, me too. They cover this game. Hats off. Everyone jump right back on and bet Penn State. I got sucked into it, I guess. Looking at past scores too, Penn State hung around with Michigan the last few years. But you're right, nothing's changed. This is the same song and dance. They go 4-0, 5-0, and they've lost 3 straight. And they kind of look like frauds. But Minnesota, that was rough by them. I liked Illinois the whole way there, and that game just stayed under the 40.5, which was nuts. I don't think there's much of how much difference. I mean, Morgan's been there a long time, but he had thrown for about 50 yards. I mean, Illinois, great defense, but he had not looked good. Then he gets knocked out. I don't think he's going to come back, but we will see there. Abraham should have success. This is one I'm just going to probably stay off. If I were to, I'd maybe look Minnesota in this one, but I'm probably going to pass.
Yeah, that was rough to see how they struggled to contain Blake Corum in that game, and that could be a worrisome thing against Mo Ibrahim here. But again, the quarterback, you got to watch out. Morgan isn't great, but he's still a veteran. He's been around. He knows the offense. Yeah. We saw nothing from the backup, the Greek stallion, Athan Kaliakmanis for Minnesota in that game. He was terrible. 2 of 6, something like that. Absolutely awful. So we need to see if Morgan's in. That being said, I want to take Minnesota. I'm looking to maybe back the Gophers here, but let's see what the situation is with the quarterback.